The method being, we're going to flash cook it, essentially sealing all those juices.
And so while we've got the chicken in the oven, we are putting a salad together?
We are going to put together a very basic salad. Okay. Again, what I've done is I've picked up some greens from a local farm.
All right.
This is a little spring mesclun mix. It's got about 9 varieties of lettuce, as well as baby spinach. Just drizzle a touch of olive oil over the top.
Okay.
So we're just going to toss this and put it on the plate as we're taking it. Now this here are some herb roasted Roma tomatoes.
Okay.
What we do is...
I'm guessing we're using this.
We're going to use the big knife right now. What I do, Gator, is I split these little guys vertically. I toss them in my fresh herb marinade.
All right.
I put them in the oven for about 4 to 5 hours at 350 just to sort of caramelize and break down a little bit.
Okay.
What we're going to do right now, you're just going to do a very rough chop on that.
Rough chop, you say.
And the technical term, we're actually going to make a ragu.
A ragu?
A tomato ragu.
Oh, you say rough chop. So the Greenberry Deli, that's kind of an interesting name.
Greenberry is, we found it to be a very interesting play in the word. Greenberry is the name of my great-great-great-grandfather.
Oh, really?
Greenberry Nunley. He is from Tennessee, the Cumberland Plateau area. He is half Cherokee.
What does your wife think? She's from L.A., right?
She's an LA
what does
girl.
she think of Tennessee and the hills?
I tell you, the first time I brought her out here, I think she was completely sold. What was important to us was not to have the city and all of its availability of things, but to get back to the simpler life, go out in the country, plant food, grow food, and live a happy, simple life.
Live green.
And live green, essentially, yeah.
All right, so it's been about 7 minutes in the oven. Are we ready to get it out?
Let's check this chicken and see how far we are.
Again, it's the Greenberry Deli. It's Chef Jason Nunley. He's here with us, and we're making chicken rolls. That's what I'm going to call it. I forget what he calls it. We're chicken rolls.
Roulade of a free-range chicken breast. So essentially, Gator, we've taken our protein out. Anytime you cook a protein, you should let it rest for a few moments because it's going to allow all of those juices to settle down a little bit.
Right.
As you slice it, the juices will actually stay inside of the meat. They won't leak out of your protein.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now what we do is, and again, I like one-pan cooking, so any of that goat cheese and spinach that's leaked out of there, that's just going to make our sauce better.
All right. Sounds good.
So we are going to now kick the heat back on.
Okay.
Scoop up all those tomatoes, chuck them in there for me. I'm going to add just a touch more salt and pepper.
Wow, this smells incredible.
And what we're going to do right now, Gator, we are just going to add a little bit of chicken stock. We are just going to deglaze our pan by scraping all that good caramelized flavor out the bottom. Fond is the technical term for that. Okay. We're going to get all that scraped up. I can tell you right now, it's just about done. Now, as this is just finishing off, let's give you a little toss on those greens. Lift a small handful right out there on the top.
All right.
We will remove this little roulade.
Okay.
What I like to do is come down with a really nice little soft diagonal cut.
Oh, I like that.
We will plate this right on top of your greens.
It's all about presentation, isn't it?
And along with that, I'm a big fan of warm foods on cold greens. I like hot salads.
Absolutely.
And that is more...
That looks incredible. Chef, come handy with it. It's all right. I'll try the goat cheese fork. It's all right. All right, get a little of this. Actually, you know what? I don't believe in a little. Just. Wow.
Good.
Excellent. And the best reason I know to live green, Tennessee, right here. Thanks again to D.T. McCall and Sons for letting us come in and invade their kitchen.
Thanks
again to you, and we'll come down and see you at the Greenberry Deli.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for living green, Tennessee. Wow.